was curious, what you think about we'll start with like the Arsenal home kit this season, for your thoughts on it and the design.
I think they've done a great job. So everybody that has been involved, I think, is giving the shirt the right touch. There's a bit of history related to the color. They maintain beautiful color that represents our club, and I think it's very elegant. And the players really enjoyed it, and it's the ones that they have to play, and I think the response from the supporters has been great, so I think it's really nicely done.
What do you look for in a football kit? If you had to design your ideal football kit, what might it look like?
If I'm on the field, first of all, he has to be comfortable. He needs to look good on you, so obviously how he fits is really important to get the right size. Before, all the players used to play with huge sizes. Now everything is a bit tighter, but in general that you are comfortable, not only with the shirt, but I think the shorts and the socks as well are really important, that they have the right capacity to breathe while you are sweating. That they look good as well. I've got a lot of shirts. I wasn't someone that was crazy about trying to exchange every single game 2 or 3 shirts, but I have a big collection. My father has a big collection. I don't have, because all the shirts are back in Spain. But I think in a few years' time, whatever I move one day when I'm retired and I put all the shirts together in the right place, I think, especially for my kids as well, it will be a good story to tell.
Do you remember a kit from when you were a player, or even in your manager days, that was your favorite style, the one that just looks the best?
The one I remember most probably is my first professional kit that I had before I made my debut with Barcelona. It was number 34. It was huge on me. It didn't look very good. I think the shirt was right. I was too skinny. I think the problem wasn't the shirt, but my body. I was 17 years old and I wasn't built yet. I had still a lot to do, and that gave me probably the right reason as well to start doing what I had to do. But for me, it meant a lot, because it was like fulfilling my dream to become a professional football player. The moment that everything changed in my career. I think it would be in Paris, when I used to play for PSG. Because that was really when I started to play at the highest professional level, and then obviously you were in the spotlight, and everything that you are doing has a big influence. And then it wasn't only the shirt, but you are more exposed in media, and you are more recognizable, your face is more exposed.
When you were young, did you like to wear kits? Did you put a favorite player's name on the back of yours?
Yes, my shirt, it was a Barcelona shirt with a number 4 of Pep Guardiola. I was a huge Barcelona supporter, and Barcelona drew 4-4 against Atletico Madrid. It was a crazy game. And after 20 minutes, I was sent to my room because I was getting too emotional and my dad wouldn't have me. So he was telling me, you keep behaving like this, you're gonna go to your room. And after 20 minutes, I was in my room. I managed to convince him to be back before halftime. And 5 minutes after halftime, I was back in my room, and I didn't manage to watch the whole game. But they are great memories. I used to love spending time with my dad watching football together. And it's something that I miss now, because obviously he lives in a different country, and when he's watching a game, probably it's one of our games, and I don't really know how much he enjoys, because obviously it's pretty intense for him.
I was going to ask, how does he like to support? Is he more loud and talkative, or does he kind of quietly?
He's very quiet. Everything it's inside. Every feeling that he has, he doesn't really want to get them out. Someday he prefers not to watch the games now. I think he said that he used to suffer a lot when I was a player and had little enjoyment. And now as a manager, I think he has zero enjoyment and he just suffers. He obviously loves the idea of me being a manager, because he knows that was my dream. But when I'm exposed, obviously he gets tense and he struggles all the time to enjoy, which I get upset with, because I say, listen, this is my choice. I want to do this. I'm really passionate about it, and you should be able to enjoy it, because I'm doing what I love, and it's a huge privilege to be doing that, or being able to do that. I simply think that our supporters are the soul of our club, and none of what we do has any sense if we wouldn't have supporters right behind it. There is emotion, there is passion, and there is history that is related to this club, and that belongs to our supporters again. And when they feel connected with the team and with the club, and when they feel that they belong to this team, the emotion and the atmosphere they're able to create in that stadium, it's unique. And when the players feel that energy, they play much better, and we are much closer to winning football matches. And then becomes an experience to go to the Emirates. And what we have built in the last few months, it's special, and we wanted to take it even further. Our responsibility is to give them the right reasons to feel like this, and we are trying our best to do so, and the response that we have from them has been phenomenal.
What's the experience like for you when you hear them sing Super Mikel Arteta?
It's special. Obviously, everybody likes to feel loved and feel liked. And when someone is spending time to just think about it, my first words are gratitude. And then obviously it's a big privilege when your supporters recognize the work that you are trying to do, and they are on board with it. And probably singing a song is the most beautiful expression of that.
When you're out on the pitch, either as a player or a manager, how much do you notice and hear the songs and the supporters compared to obviously you have a job to do?
With the songs, I don't know, you are aware of the energy and what is creating that, what is the sense of the crowd, in which direction they want to push the team in that moment. You get a sense of what is happening, that's for sure. One of the most beautiful European nights that I've played, it was when we played at Ibrox. I was at PSG and we played Rangers, and I was absolutely fascinated by the atmosphere in that stadium. It was electrifying, it was unique. The stadium, I don't know, it was just the energy, the passion, the aggression, the togetherness that they showed on the stand, the way they defended and encouraged their players to play at the very much limit of in every single action. It was great. I don't know, I wasn't expecting it at all, and I was shocked, and that was one of the reasons why then I decided to play for that club.
Do you have a go-to pre-game music playlist style that you like to listen to?
I used to have, now I'm a little bit more random and I just shuffle songs. Depending probably on the mood that I am, I listen to one song. Then obviously if I have listened to a song before a certain match and we've done well and we won the game, I guarantee that the next game I'm going to listen to the same song. And if we keep winning, I will do that for months if necessary. And sometimes my kids recommend, they said, you have to listen to that song, and if you do that, we're going to win the match. So sometimes I just follow what they say as well.
Have your kids ever given a little bit of good luck to the team in that way?
Yes, a lot. We have a special now playlist that is called Arsenal, and when I play this sometimes before the game.
Arsenal fans want to know, how do you deal with having 3 Gabriels at training?
So far, mini or little, medium and big. That's where we are today. We want to evolve that because it's so confusing every time we are trying to get drills and units in one side or the other to get them in the right color. But yeah, we need to come with something better than that.
I'm sure every season there's excitement.
Yeah.
But this season, is there something different about going into this season?
There is something different. Obviously, the turnaround that we've made in the squad, the togetherness and the unity that you can sense around the club, fans and the team, and as well where we came out last year. There is a good will of revenge as well, and we are really looking forward to it.
What's your approach to your style?
Be myself. That's the approach. This is who I am. I don't try to copy anybody. I think you have to try to be yourself and obviously understand where you are, who you are representing at all times, and try to do it in the best possible way. I'm Mikel Arteta, and this is 5-a-side with WorldSoccerShop.